Hi, this is Rachel, speaking to you now. Please do not drive or operate any machinery whilst listening to this audio. Some of the things I speak about may be triggering. Please make sure you are in a safe frame of mind to continue. This is not intended to be medical or mental health advice, and I am not a certified mental health professional. In the case of an emergency, please contact your local resources. Depression and the absence thereof. Ich atme. I breathe. Habeo spiritum. I have spirit. And with this breath, I raise myself again to face another day. Only the morning isn't filled with dread. Ich will nicht sterben. I don't want to die. I want to live. Nor is my countenance filled with rose-colored eyeglasses. Not in the least. I simply want to have a day. This want, this desire, it captivates my mind in this moment because for most of my days, I feel its absence along with a deep heaviness. How this has come about, I know of it well, for I have been working hard through my own suffering to be able to see light in the day once more. Is this how it is for those not afflicted with a mental illness? People feel depressed, often at times, as life's unexpected events happen. Yet the deep desperation of being lost in a depression that is all-consuming sucks the energy out of you to where you don't even want to wake up each day. This is different. It gets in the way of living one's life. There, the feeling of being depressed has become an illness. And the melancholy, it plants seeds of darkness, which establish themselves, take residence in the mind, and then there's the pain. The emotional pain. It hurts. Oh, how it hurts. The illness of depression magnifies any past hurt by an infinite number. With that kind of pain, perceived pain, and very real, is it no wonder that a person would start to plan their own death in order to make the pain stop hurting? Well, you yourself may or may not be able to imagine this, but I myself know this pattern all too well. I would call it hateful because I do hate it, but I do not want to cast a negative light on the afflicted human going through depression as an illness. And more than hating the depression, when I am in the middle of that despair, I hate the illness, not but myself. The self-hatred is the most prominent part of my depression at times. I hate myself for all of the bad, awful, and traumatic things that have happened in my life. A day like today, I can forgive myself of those things and know they were not my fault, that I was never to blame, that the pain was inflicted upon me by a man consumed in his own sickness, was never my fault, was never meant to be, should never have happened to me. I've heard that the greater the cross you've had to bear in life, the stronger you come out on the other end. I'm not sure I actually believe this. But my faith in me, though it wavers, has always kept me alive. And that's what I would say to someone who is suicidally depressed. You don't have to believe me now, but if you can keep yourself alive, do whatever it takes to keep yourself alive. There will be a day, maybe years from now, but there will be a day where you look at yourself and you will thank yourself for having kept yourself safe to experience this, whatever this is. There will come a day that you are glad you survived. And you can't know this now because everything hurts. But your story of survival will be what motivates you to live in the real way that living was always meant to be. You will wake up one day to feel the absence of the deep heaviness, and that absence is huge. And you'll have things planned for this day, normal life things, and you won't regret it. You won't regret being alive and having things to do. And this will feel new and strange, and slowly the motivation to do things that you enjoy in life will come back, because slowly you will have discovered who you are again, minus the depression, and you'll want to do things. And one day you'll be driving your car or perhaps walking down a street, and you'll notice a strange sensation of your lips turning up. And this is your very private moment that you experience all for yourself. Your first smile in a long time. And you might want to let a friend know of this moment, so serene, so pleasurable, so singular and unique at this time, but you might want to keep this moment all to yourself. And as you practice doing things with the absence of your former illness, the phenomenon of you smiling becomes less unique as time passes. And the resilience, your resilience, every day that you live, every day that you manage to survive, this strengthens your resilience, whether you know it or not. For within you is a deeply seated inner wisdom, and in times of need, including those times when you are contemplating ending your life, this inner wisdom comes out, is screaming at you to stay alive, for you are not born to live in depression. You were born to live into the beautiful person that you are inside and outside, minus your illnesses, minus the crippling depression. You were born to become the person you will be, the person you already are underneath the suffocating layers of the grief and the hurt and the pain. You are not the grief. Grief is something you experience, but it is not you. And whatever the cause of your pain, over time, sometimes a lot of time, it does begin to hurt a bit less. Yes, the pain will come back in waves. A wise man told me that feelings come and go, and I remain. You remain. You weather the waves of pain and strengthen your resolve to see your day through to the next. You have done hard before, so you can do this. You can do hard again. You've got this. Stay safe. Prioritize keeping yourself safe. The rest will follow. You don't even have to believe me. But one day, you will believe in yourself. Because you are worthy of life and worthy of living. Free yourself of the burden of tomorrow. Tomorrow can worry about itself. Just look to the next hour and keep yourself safe. Can you do that? And once that hour is up, just do one more hour. One single hour of living. And if that's too much, look at a clock and count 60 seconds. Because you are worth this. You are worth staying alive. And you are worth so much more than that. Repeat after me. May I be safe. May I be worthy. May I stay safe no matter what happens. May I live, and may I be cherished and loved. May I be worthy of this day and of the next. May I let go of the hurt and of the pain. May I seek freedom from the ashes of my past. May I be free to know self-love and self-forgiveness. May I come to know the art of living my own truth, whatever that is and shall come to be. May I practice kindness, and may I know what it feels like to be loved once more. Now go. Set your intention for the day. You are not burdened, but light. And this light, it emanates from you, which is why you can't always see it. You are the light which never runs dry, and with this knowledge, set your worries free for the next hour and focus on the now. Focus on what you see in front of you, on what you can touch with your fingers and hear with your ears. Taste a beverage. And what you can smell. Name these things out loud to ground yourself and just live.